When Civil Site Design builds an intersection, it will traditionally keep the through code, which we'll have a look at in a minute, and push that through your intersection. Now, to nominate that particular code, that is found in the active drawing settings, which we're just going to fire up now. You can see that the intersection through code is set to EB. So that means if the EB code exists on my template, that code will be pushed through the intersection, whilst the other codes behind will be trimmed out. There may be an instance where you do not want this particular code to be pushed through at all, and this sometimes can be referred to as maintaining both of the road crowns. We do actually have a video on our YouTube channel which you can search for, and I'll put a comment in the description for it, regarding how you can use a design variation to basically push that EB code to be about 1 millimeter away from the center line, effectively forming a saddle. You no longer need to do that with the intersection manager. To do this globally, you can go to the options pull down and click remove main road edges. As soon as we do this, the software will then go and trim the through code through our intersection at every single intersection, which is what it's just done there. Now, it could be the case that you actually want the intersection through code on maybe just a handful of intersections. So what we're going to do is pop this back in by using options, keep main road edges. That will reinstate the edge of bitumen code for me through all of the intersections. If I decide that, for example, on this particular intersection through here, that I want to remove it only, we'll use the intersection picker tool to pick the intersection first of all. And this is where we begin to dive into the intersection, specifically at particular curb returns. So what I'm going to do is go to the edit pull down and say set returns to remove main road edges. And that will happen automatically. You'll notice that this little checkbox here gets ticked on. There would be no reason why you would want to check that on an individual curb return and not the other. So what we've allowed you to do is to remove across the entire intersection. If you want to reinstate that code, you can say set return to keep main road edges, and that will toggle that EB code back on.